And first of all, I want to apologize for my delay, because in YouTube Live we can't share the screen, and I wanted to show you some slides because I wanted to show you the websites from where I will give you the information. But unfortunately, the software did not function which I downloaded, so I maybe apologize for that. Okay, so first of all, I can't share the screen actually. That's I apologize for that, because on YouTube webcam we can't do that. It's unavailable. So one thing I'll do, I will share the links of I have attached the links of the website in the description, and after this video you will go and check this. But I will see those and I will tell you, like I have opened those on the screen and I will do it from there. Okay, so let's start the video. I'm opening the things which I put here. Wait, this has gone there. Everything has went south today, because see, I prepared everything, but at the end this thing function. Wait a minute, I'm apologizing for that. Let's bring out the things and then I start. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, here. So all the websites are here, and I'll go through the websites, but unfortunately I can't share the screen. The fan is there. It's very hot today, and that's why. Okay, so let's start the video. So in the first part, I will explain to you, like there are a lot of people who reached out to me about how to apply for a job seeker visa. Okay, so that's why this live stream. Without further ado, let's start the video. Let's skip this one like right here. Yeah, let's start. So this is a job seeker visa, is actually a residence permit for highly qualified persons to look for work or start a business. Okay. Now, first things first. If you haven't completed master's degree, at least master's degree, please don't apply. Because as the name suggests, this is for, as they consider the highly qualified persons to be at least a master's degree. So if you have completed not postgraduate diploma also, that also did not consider, I think so. Because by the name you can understand. So before going further, you should see whether you have completed a master's degree. Okay? Any master's degree will do, or higher, PhD, postdoctorate will do. That's the first thing. See, here it is written, if you have completed studies corresponding to an advanced level degree. This is considered an advanced level degree, which is master's or higher. That's the first thing here, which you have to make sure. Okay. So now, when you apply, you will be given an option to choose the duration of your stay from, yeah. I will answer the questions. Keep your questions. I will answer in the end of the video. First you listen to the application, then I will answer the question. Okay. So first you have made sure that you have a master's degree. Then you will be, when you will apply, I will tell you the documents, but first listen to this. This is very important. When you will apply, you will be given an option to choose any duration of your stay between 3 months and 9 months. So in my video, which I made on the options about job seeker coming here after on a job seeker visa, you will find that I mentioned to take a 9-month visa. But it's up to the individual person. But I recommend a 9-month, because 9 months is very safe, because the reality in Sweden, everything is very slow. That's the reality. A lot of bureaucracy is there. Everywhere there are problems, and you have to deal with the problems. You can't run away. Okay. Anyway, so that's it. So this visa will only be intended if you want to look for work or to start a business. Like if you want to explore the options to start a business. Okay. Fine. This is the main crux. Now I'm going to the requirement. So this I told you. Now what you have to do, you have to have sufficient money in your bank account. This should be your single account, not joint account. This is a big problem. Because see, in these countries, they don't have the concept of literally joint account. So it should be your own account. And which will be good, because if you have the money for a longer period of time, because I don't know, like Most of the visa cases they check that the money is there for a long period, but I'm not sure. I don't want to misguide you. That's the thing. Okay, so during my time, I just checking it, but when I applied, the requirement was, yeah, it's the same, 13,000 Swedish kroner for each month. So if you take a 9-month residence permit, it will be, let's do the math. Okay, I'm very weak in maths. Okay, yeah, 1,17,000 kroner. I'm not sure what I'm telling. I'm very weak in maths. Maths was my very. I was afraid of maths in school. Okay, leave it. So that's the main thing. You should have that money and the money to return. Like in case if you don't find a job or don't start a business, you have to return. So try to keep something more. Some more it will like uh, try to keep something more. More you will keep. That's the better. Okay, don't keep less. It will like they are not taking the money. Just you have to show. Nothing to worry. So it will be on your bank account, and you will it will be your will if you want to use it or not. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so now the financial part is done. Now the insurance. This is the big thing. The elephant in the room. Everybody is fear of the insurance. A lot of applications get rejected. Okay, so here you will see it's written comprehensive health insurance valid for care in Sweden. So what is a comprehensive health insurance? First you have to understand. A lot of people what they did, they attached a travel insurance. Now this is a totally different thing. A travel insurance is for traveling purpose, but this is they are giving you residency. And you will not get a personal number, no medical benefits will be there. So this is for your own good. They are not willing to make you suffer. So that's why they are have a requirement like this. Now if you may meet with an accident, if you have any disease, you will be in big problem. Like medical is, if you don't have any insurance and all, it is super expensive. So that's why they are making it sure that you don't land up in problem. Okay, this is not anything bad. So a comprehensive health insurance is literally a insurance which is from your hair till your toe. That's the literal meaning. That means everything should be covered. So now don't get confused. I will tell you what should be there, which is must. Okay, I'll look into the website. You want to, if you want to check, you will go to the website and check later. But first check this. You will get the guidance, and then you will check the website, and you will understand what to do. So here it is written: the insurance must cover the costs of both emergency and other medical care, as well as hospitalization, dental care, and possible repatriation for medical reasons. Now, these things should be there, okay? Like I am listing out here: emergency, other medical care, hospitalization, dental care. Now, dental should be everything. Like if you have only like the basic dental, they won't. That is the problem here. Like it's comprehensive means everything should be covered. That's the main thing. And I will tell you which plan I used. First, listen to this. And possible repatriation means that is a there is a thing in the insurance. This type of insurance they have a thing which they tell like medical repatriation, that should be there, that should be covered. And the other thing is that the terms of your insurance policy should be attached with your application. If you don't attach, sorry, if you don't attach the terms of the insurance policy, you will application might get rejected. So better to attach that. Okay, and the insurance should be valid in Sweden. That's the main thing. Now, which insurance plan I use? I'm from India. I'm from India, and I will tell the basic thing which is required for that plan, which I know. The company is. This is not an affiliate video. Okay, I'm not attached with Bajaj Alliance. This is just my experience, which I told the company name. Yeah. Okay. So the company name is Bajaj Alliance General Insurance. Indians may be aware of that, and I use the plan like Global Healthcare. It's valid in many countries, and I used it. It's very expensive, but as I was young, like 30 years was the, at that time I was 29 or 30. So I got the minimum plan, the most, I mean the cheapest plan, and I didn't had any health problems. That they did some medical checkups at a hospital they sent me before issuing, and I had to do the medical checkups. And after that, they issued the policy. Okay. So if you clear this medical checkup and they find that you are healthy and you are very young, you will get it at a cheaper cost, but it's high due to a middle class family, I can tell you. Like, it depends on the financial background, but for a middle class family it's very high. Okay, but anyways, leave it. So this I told you, this is the insurance plan which I used. Now the crux of now here is the thing. This insurance is only eligible for residents of India. Okay, like I was residing in India, I was not a NRI. Like I was not in Dubai or any other country, so I'm not sure whether they will give it to other country people. But people who are residing in Pakistan or other, I'm not aware which plan they will use. Like I can't tell you, but I can only offer the guidance that make sure that it's a comprehensive health insurance, and this thing should be covered. I'm again mentioning, okay, emergency, other medical care, hospitalization, dental care, possible repatriation, and the terms should be mentioned. Terms should be attached with the application. Okay, insurance policy terms. Okay, good. Anyways, and you must have a valid passport. This is a general requirement for every visa. Without a passport, you can't get a visa. Okay. So more or less, I covered the main things here. Okay. So here the financial part I covered, insurance I covered, and the degree. Now the degree, what documents you should give. That is your examination certificate, comprehensive mark sheet. I gave the comprehensive mark sheet and the certificate of my MBA degree. These things are required, nothing else, I am aware. And the other thing is, which is the UHR. Okay, so the thing is, as your degree is not done from Sweden, like you have not completed, because see, this visa is only can be only applied from outside of Sweden. If you are inside of Sweden, you have to return back to your home country and make your application from there, not from here. And the other thing is, this visa can't be extended. That's main thing. You can only apply 2 residence permit on this visa. One is a work permit. If you get a job and meet the requirements and a company is willing to give you a contract, you can apply for a work permit. If you are able to open a business, you have business acumen, you do everything right, you can open a business and apply for a residence permit for self-employed persons. So these 2 permits you have the right to apply from inside. But all other permits, if you want to apply for a study residence permit, if you want to apply for spousal, like dependent, everything should be outside, and this residence permit can't be extended. This is only once, and if you want to apply again, you have to return back to your country again via insurance, and I don't recommend that. It's a very nightmare for everyone. Okay, try to avoid that. One chance, make it happen. That's my recommendation. Okay, so the next part we are going. So I covered more or less everything: passport, education. Okay, I covered bank. Yeah, the bank thing, the financial part, you should show your bank statement. That is the normal. And the insurance thing, you should show your all documents. Everything should be there. Whatever the insurance company gives you, whichever company, Bajaj Allianz or whichever company, everything should be there, and the terms should be there. And now the UHR thing, the main thing. So there, I have given the link to the first listen to this live stream, then you will go, because if you don't get the information, you can't navigate. So in the you will see a form in the UHR. There in the Migrationsverket website only, there is a form, UHR consent form. So you have to give the consent to UHR that they will verify your degree. Now how they do, I don't know, but I guess they make a contact with your university or the educational institution from where you completed your master's or PhD, the advanced level degree, which is the requirement, and they will check in their way. So this thing, people have problem, like some people's university never respond and all, but luckily where I started, I had a previous experience when I did my ECA, which is for Express Entry Canada, because first I applied for Canada, then I withdrew my application because I understood that the situation is not favorable, will be not favorable in that country, and then I withdrew my application. But I had a previous experience with the university dealing with the similar thing, which is ECA, which is a requirement for the Canadian Express Entry. So at that time, I understood that my university will communicate well. So I was little bit relaxed regarding this. Okay, but let's see. Like this depends on the educational institution you studied, and this nothing can be done. Like this is your luck, I can't do anything, but try to communicate with them. If they are not responding and all, to your, like, you have to try. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. If you like, this is your decision you are taking, and you have to make sure everything is well. You can't blame others after doing anything. Okay, that won't help. I am telling you, complaining wouldn't help. You have to try to solve the problem. Okay, so more or less covered. And now here you have to pay the fee with a credit or debit card, which should be international transaction enabled. So that can be on your name or others name. Like, I use my cousin's card. Like, I didn't had a credit card at that time. I till now I don't have. Okay, I am not a fan of this credit and debit card, I believe it. And my cousin helped me due to that, and I repaid the money to him later. Okay, so now in some cases this will not be applicable to Indians and some people. Like, if your documents are not in either Swedish or English, you have to translate the documents. Now, how you will do, I don't know. I'm not aware of this thing. They have written that translation must be done by an authorized translator. I'm not aware of where you have to go. Like, you can ask Migrationsverket, I can tell you. That's all I can offer you, that advice. I'm not aware of this thing. Okay, so before your application, one thing is sure: make sure that you attach everything clearly visible. I will recommend the documents that you will give, just name the like the file, the PDF. I recommend whatever document you send it in PDF, not in Word. Like, anyone can alter your document. Always send documents in PDF. That's the safest thing. And the name of the file should be the name of the document. I recommend that. Makes the job of the officer easy. Don't just give it XYZ 1 2 3. No, 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 no. That won't do. Okay. That makes the job of the officer easy. So do one thing. You name, like I am showing you, like the educational document. Okay, like you tell degree certificate. Okay, comprehensive mark sheet. So this makes the thing easy. Financial documents, bank statement, like anything you can mention. So that makes the job easy for the officer, and you might get a fast decision. I will tell you more things in the later part. Okay, so like, if you have insurance and bank statements also in other languages, you have to translate that also. That's the main thing. Now, how you will apply? Okay, so you can apply in two ways. Like, if you are in outside of Sweden, like that, that's the thing. Like, you outside only you can apply. So two ways you can apply. I recommend applying online. So online is fast. So online is very simple. You have to go to the website, and there is a e-service for residence permit to look for. You have to just click on apply and create a username. Sorry, I apologize. I just had my breakfast. Okay, do bear with me. Leave it. So you have to go there and create a username, or you with your email ID also you can, and create a password, and then you can apply. Nothing bad. But you can apply like in stages. Like, they will give you 1 month to complete your application. You can save. Like, if you have got your insurance, you just uploaded insurance. You have wrote something, but within 1 month you have to complete the application, because after 1 month they will just remove the application and everything will be wasted. So within these 30 days you have to submit the application. That's the rule of Migrationsverket if you are applying online in every residence permit case. Okay, so let's go here. These are done, I think. If you cannot apply through e-service, now what you should do, there is a form here which you have to fill up. This can't be filled up online. You have to download it, print it, and with your pen. Okay, you have to go to the embassy or consulate, but I don't recommend this will make you lot of hassle. But in India there is only one embassy, nothing else is there, and you have to have a lot of expenses, go to New Delhi and all. Leave it, just apply online. That's the best way. Okay, but if you want you can, but it will take a lot of time. Online only takes time. I don't know how much it will take. Okay, so more or less covered. So now, once your application is received, they will now I will tell, like, you have chosen, like, let's give an example. What happened with me? This is very important. Like, I chose 9 months. When I applied. I remember the date. It was 23rd January 2023. That day I submitted my application. So at that time, I told that my 9 months will start from 1st April. That was like a random figure I gave. Okay, I never knew what is the processing time and all. I just gave April. I thought that the decision might come by April, and I will go there. That was my, like, it was a casual thing. I never understood anything at that time. So at that time, I had a insurance plan, like the Bajaj Allianz insurance I purchased. So February, March, April, nothing came, and the cost was going on. So I got the information online that your insurance should be valid when you have the, like, it should be at least valid when you have applied. Okay. Now I'll tell what will happen if you have canceled the insurance. I'll tell, nothing to worry. I did the same. I don't know whether it will work, but it worked for me. So during April, when the decision never came, I canceled my insurance. I thought nothing to pay. Let's see what happens. Now what happened? Okay. During the months of April and June, I used to take the status from Migrationsverket. Now, this is one advice I'm going to give you. Never ask them when I will get a decision. They are not astrologers, okay? They can't tell you when you will get a decision. The wise thing is to ask them, what is the status of my application? That's the wise man's game, okay? Now, if they tell you that your case is pending a decision making officer, now what happens is the decision making officer is the officer who gives the final decision. Now that means that your case is in the final stages. It is just pending to be given a decision. So now what you should do? It is 4 months or 5 months. You should wait. Why wait? You should wait till your application is processing more than 6 months. 6 months and more. Like it completed 180 degree. Now 180 days. Sorry, 180 days. Sorry. Now what you should do? There is a thing called request to conclude. I don't know whether it exists now, but at that time it was. There's a form. So it is for the purpose that you have been waiting for a long time and your residence permit is taking a long time. So that's why you should okay. I think this is Karan. I'll give you your answer. Okay, I think they don't. I think they don't accept Karan. Karan, they don't accept BTech, MBBS. They accept. I think I am not. Yeah, they can, because MBBS is master's degree equivalent, but they don't accept. This is a big thing. Like master's degree is the only thing, the minimum thing. Karan, if you have, like, if you don't have, like, Saiyan Fox, I'm aware he's connected with me. Hey, Karan. So, like, if you have, I thought I will answer at the end, but I thought, like, you have a very genuine question here. A lot of people make this mistake, so I just made this. Like, it should be master's degree minimum. No, 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 no. BTech, PGDM, no. It won't. It won't. It won't, Karan. It won't. It should be master's degree. Okay. Okay. So let's go here. Let's go. So what I was talking. Okay. So now what will happen? The decision making officer is pending. So now, it's a blessing in disguise, because see, if they are going to give a positive decision, they can't give you in, like, there is a couple of time frame within which they have to give the decision if you have submitted a request to conclude. But they can't do that because, see, before giving a decision, you have to do biometrics and all, and the card will be issued. So that's why in that case they rejected my decision to conclude, and I got scared. What has happened now? But later on I understood this is a blessing in disguise. And after 2 weeks I got the email. Like, it was, I remember the date, it was 23rd or 25th August. I remember 25th August. 8 months or 7 months. Okay, 7 months later I got the first correspondence from them via email. Like, before that I used to communicate. Two people think that they are astrologers. They are not astrologers. Just answer, like, a question like a wise person. Okay, what is the status of my application? And I told you what to do. How should you navigate? And this applies to every residence permit. Like, if they give you pending for a decision making